Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. And now, here's today's content. In the dazzling world of entertainment, success often looks effortless from the outside. Audiences see the spotlight, the applause, the polished interviews, and the glamorous red carpets. What they rarely see are the years of silence, rejection, and perseverance that happen long before fame arrives. For many actors, the dream ends before it even begins. But for Tan Songyun, the journey was never about overnight success. It was about endurance. At first glance, Tan Songyun gives people a calm and approachable impression. Her natural charm and youthful appearance make her seem relaxed and carefree. Yet behind the gentle image is a person who spent years quietly fighting for a place in one of the most competitive industries in the world. She did not enter the entertainment industry with powerful connections or endless resources. There was no famous family opening doors for her, no shortcut leading directly to stardom. Like countless ordinary actors, she started from the bottom, attending auditions, facing rejection, and trying again. Again and again. There were moments of uncertainty. Moments when the future seemed unclear and the industry felt indifferent to her existence. Many people in that situation would have given up, believing they simply were not lucky enough to succeed. But Tan Songyun chose a different path. Instead of chasing instant fame, she focused on improving herself little by little, role by role, day by day. And that decision changed everything. What many people call a comeback is often not a sudden miracle at all. More often, it is the result of years of invisible effort finally becoming visible. Tan Songyun's career is proof of that truth. Before audiences recognized her name, she spent years playing small supporting roles that barely attracted attention. Sometimes viewers remembered the drama but forgot the actress behind the character. Yet she never treated those minor roles carelessly. Even for scenes that lasted only a few minutes, she approached them with seriousness and discipline. She studied emotional details, practiced line delivery repeatedly, and carefully analyzed each character's personality and motivations. While others waited for a breakthrough opportunity, she was quietly building the foundation that would eventually support her success. That foundation became her greatest advantage. When important opportunities finally arrived, she did not panic or struggle to prove herself. She was ready. The years of preparation had already shaped her into an actress capable of carrying complex roles with confidence and emotional depth. This is something many people overlook about success. True growth rarely happens dramatically. It happens quietly, during ordinary days when nobody is watching. In today's fast-paced world, patience has become incredibly rare. People want immediate recognition, quick achievements, and instant rewards. The moment results do not appear, frustration begins to grow. But Tan Songyun never rushed her journey. She understood that acting is not a skill that matures overnight. Every role, whether large or small, was an opportunity to learn something new. Every setback became a lesson instead of a reason to quit. Rather than desperately trying to prove herself to others, she focused on becoming better than she was yesterday. That mindset protected her from becoming impatient or short-sighted. She was not controlled by temporary praise or criticism. Instead, she maintained a stable pace, trusting that long-term growth would eventually speak for itself. And eventually, it did. One of the most admirable things about Tan Songyun is the clarity with which she approaches her career. In an industry driven by popularity and exposure, many actors choose projects based purely on commercial value. Big productions, trending topics, and high-profile collaborations often become the main priority. But Tan Songyun has consistently shown restraint. She understands that temporary visibility is not the same as lasting respect. Popularity can disappear quickly, but meaningful performances remain in people's memories for years. That is why she approaches scripts carefully. She does not simply read the story, she studies the character behind it. She asks difficult questions. Is this character believable? Are their emotions genuine? Does the character evolve naturally throughout the story? If the role lacks emotional depth, she is willing to walk away, even if the project promises huge exposure or commercial success. That choice may seem risky in the short term, but it has protected her career from becoming repetitive or shallow. Instead of appearing in countless forgettable productions, she has focused on creating characters that audiences truly connect with. People do not just remember her appearance. They remember the emotions she brings to the screen. That emotional connection is not accidental. Tan Songyun's performances feel authentic because she approaches acting as more than memorizing lines or following directions. To her, every character is a complete human being with a history, emotions, fears, and dreams. After accepting a role, she spends significant time understanding the character's inner world. She thinks deeply about why the character behaves a certain way, where their emotions come from, and how their past experiences shape their decisions. But she goes even further than the script itself. She imagines details that never appear on screen: childhood memories, family relationships, personal habits, hidden fears. These invisible layers allow her to fully inhabit the character instead of merely performing it. As a result, audiences often feel that her acting is effortless and natural. That feeling comes from genuine emotional immersion. She is not simply pretending to experience sadness, joy, hesitation, or pain, she fully enters the emotional reality of the character. And viewers can feel the difference. What truly touches people is rarely exaggerated performance. It is sincerity. It is emotional truth. Tan Songyun's work reminds audiences that authenticity will always be more powerful than empty technique. Beyond talent, her professionalism has also earned enormous respect within the industry. Film sets are high-pressure environments where delays and mistakes can affect hundreds of people. In that kind of atmosphere, reliability becomes just as important as skill. Tan Songyun is known for being highly disciplined and prepared. She arrives early, studies thoroughly, and adapts quickly during filming. She understands that acting is not an individual performance but a collaborative effort involving directors, writers, camera crews, makeup artists, and countless staff members working together. Because of this mindset, directors trust her. Even under stressful conditions, she remains emotionally stable and focused. Instead of complaining when problems arise, she adjusts and continues working. That ability to manage emotions calmly is incredibly valuable in an industry filled with pressure and unpredictability. Many talented actors can deliver strong performances once or twice. But professionalism is what creates long-term trust and lasting careers. Tan Songyun possesses both. What makes her even more impressive is that her discipline does not seem forced or artificial. It comes from within. Her self-management extends far beyond acting itself. She maintains clear goals, carefully manages her time, and avoids becoming distracted by temporary success or outside pressure. She does not become arrogant when praised, nor discouraged when facing setbacks. Instead, she focuses on consistency. In an industry filled with temptation and constant noise, she remains remarkably grounded. She does not obsess over publicity or chase attention for the sake of visibility. While many celebrities rely heavily on controversy or hype to stay relevant, Tan Songyun has taken a quieter path. She lets the work speak for itself. And over time, that approach has earned something far more valuable than temporary fame: audience trust. Her career growth has not depended on dramatic scandals or viral headlines. Instead, it resembles compound interest: small, steady improvements accumulating year after year until they become impossible to ignore. Every role strengthened her reputation. Every performance deepened audience recognition. Every year of persistence added another layer to the foundation she had spent so long building. Eventually, that consistency transformed her into an actress with lasting influence and credibility. Her story offers an important reminder in a world obsessed with instant success. Real power does not come from shining brightly for a single moment. It comes from continuing to shine, year after year, even when nobody is paying attention at first. Talent matters. But without persistence, talent often fades before it reaches its full potential. Tan Songyun's journey proves that patience, discipline, and long-term dedication can quietly create extraordinary results. While others chase shortcuts and temporary glory, she has focused on building something stable, meaningful, and enduring. And perhaps that is why her success feels so inspiring. Because it reminds people that ordinary persistence, repeated consistently over time, can eventually become extraordinary. If this story resonated with you, share your thoughts below. In your opinion, which matters more in life, natural talent or persistence? And if you enjoy stories about dedication, growth, and the hidden realities behind success, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content in future videos. Please join the discussion. Feel free to leave comments. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all.